oil stocks kind of took a hit yesterday, and when we come back on the program and talking about the Nigeria energy market, we'll focus on that as well with Bosun Omofaye Channel's Business News editor. Please join us again. Welcome back. You're watching Business Morning on Channels Television. Be part of today's show. Follow the conversation online. We're at Channels TV, at This Morning, at Harriet Agbenyi, and Bosun Business. You can also send an email to businessmorning@channelstv.com. Now we're talking about the commodities markets, and then let's start with oil prices. Oil prices have fluctuated in recent days, well, not unconnected to the fact that there's an oversupply in the global market. As of this morning, oil prices weekly change was minus 1.43% at $63.34 per barrel. And let's talk to Ada, who is an analyst with the Economic Research Unit of Financial Derivatives Company. Well, we're hoping to speak to Ada in the course of the program, but we're talking commodities, and you know, we've got this interesting segment, Nigeria energy market, and we're going to be talking to Bosun Omofaye, who's the channel's business news editor, for him to put more perspective on what's going on at the market. We're starting with the oil stocks, but good morning, Bosun. So glad.
It's the same commodities market. Before we get to energies, whatever it is across board is all commodities.
Yes.
So whether other from financial derivatives, of course, definitely the agri-commodities and crude oil prices. The energy market is the same big story from a local perspective to the international marketplace. But putting it at where we are right now, the U.S. is the one that's leading the world's energy market glut that we're seeing because of the shale production. We saw 50% downside to energy prices, crude prices last year. This year, it's been a more, just 6 months into the new year, and we're seeing a bit of a repeat of 2014 scenario where oil prices are down, there's downside volatility, a little bit of stability in the first quarter. We're ending the second quarter pretty soon. But the glut is not over, and Nigeria is caught in a premium crude prices, and that is part of the issues. But I'm sure Ada will talk more about that. I hope she's ready now.
Yes, I guess she's ready. So thank you so much, Ada, for joining me on the program. And let's take a look at those numbers now. You know, going by what Bosun said, there's a glut, but then it seems as if globally it's still a situation. Oil prices have continued to be bearish, and looking at the numbers from this morning, it's down about 1.43% because of oversupply in the market.
Yes, over the weekend, oil prices increased as a result of the Greece debt crisis. However, Monday, oil prices are actually decreasing as the sanction on Iran might be lifted. So if the sanction on Iran is lifted, Iran is likely to produce more oil, which would lead to the already oversupplied market.
So how does any of this, you know, impact on government revenues and foreign reserves? Does this have any impact?
Yes, it does have an impact because reduced oil prices or cheaper oil prices will affect Nigeria. Nigeria's government revenue depends on 80% from oil. So lower prices will mean that there's lower government revenue for Nigeria. So yes, it will have a negative impact on the government revenue.
Well, I know both of